Guys, Bitcoin just had a fake out. We're now back down to $102,000, and in this video we're going to be talking about what is going to be happening for the price of Bitcoin and the altcoin market. So going into the charts, this is the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, and now we're getting rejected from resistance on the weekly time frame, which we spoke about. We said it's super important for Bitcoin to break above this 104 to 106 region to then continue breaking to all-time highs, and we just want to make sure that we don't face a Mr. M pattern, because if that happens, then obviously Bitcoin would come back down just like what it did back in the consolidation phase right over here. Now I don't think personally that this is the scenario that will be taking place, just because of where we are in the Bitcoin cycles. Next month in June, the United States of America is going to be announcing how they're going to be putting Bitcoin on their balance sheet and actually starting to accumulate Bitcoin. So the next sort of 1 month is pretty bullish. I just think that it's completely normal for us to face some sort of rejection here on the daily and weekly timeframes. On the 4-hourly, we did have some very nice bullish pennant. We had a very nice bullish pennant formation, but because we saw the pump on the weekend, and I told you this on yesterday's video, we created a bit of a CME gap. So over on the Bitcoin CME chart, the gap was created exactly at 104, which we came down to. Now the long position limit order that I triggered for a retest here on the bullish pennant is still active, because we are trading at the support line of this bullish pennant. We've still not break into the downside. So I do still have my optimism that Bitcoin can hold above this line of support and actually continue breaking to the upside. Because what Bitcoin loves to do is it loves to grab liquidity to the top and to the downside before seeing the final break upwards. So I haven't lost my optimism. I still am I'm still in the belief that Bitcoin has a good chance to now try and break the prior all-time highs between the 104 to 106 to 109 regions, but it will be difficult. Okay, it will be difficult, and we need to understand that even though we are in long positions, and I've been in long positions since $77,000, so I can be a bit more risky with my plays on Bitcoin and altcoins, because our entries for altcoins and Bitcoin is super low. So I like to take a bit more risk here. For example, for Ethereum, we entered at $1,500, $1,600. So even if Ethereum is to come down to like 2,200, which is a line of support that I do have a limit order to buy more Ethereum at, I don't really mind. Okay, and if you guys have been following the videos for some time, then you would be in the same position. So I'm okay to take a bit more risk, and I am still playing the optimistic bull, but we do need to understand that there is a bearish divergence on the 4-hourly and daily timeframes. There is that bearish divergence, which we cannot ignore. And we do have a CME gap still at 91.9. Those are all factual statements that we cannot ignore. And that is why, yes, I'm remaining in bullish positions. And if we do see that correction to 91, I'm just going to be adding more capital into Bitcoin, because I have the ability to add more capital in. But if you don't, then I wouldn't be personally going 100x long positioning right now while Bitcoin is trading at resistance. That's the same thing I said yesterday. I would be a bit more cautious, and I would be looking for lower entry targets like the 91 region or the $93,000 region. Those would be better entries for your long positions. But if you are a crypto kid for at least the past couple of months, then you don't have to worry, because we've been entering these positions anywhere between 77 all the way to $87,500. That's the highest entry, apart from the one that I just bought in at 104. So I'm not too concerned. I think by next month, Bitcoin will be trading at new all-time highs. With that said, is there anything else that I wanted to talk about? Obviously, Bitcoin's been going up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles consecutively on the weekly time frame. So a correction now is completely normal. I wouldn't be thinking too much into it. The fundamentals are good. The Bitcoin cycles are good. So I think we will be doing fine in 1 month's time. But with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. No need to panic. I'm just on my way to school now, and then we'll do the moon show in the afternoon time. So stick around for that. Take care. And as always, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.